Well, we're protesting about two people who were arrested several months ago in the first demonstration we had against the bedroom tax in Huddersfield. It was a very successful and peaceful protest, at the end of which we had a march around town and some of us went into Occupy Barclays Bank. We were making the link between the corruption of the banking industry, which in reality has bankrupted this country, and the fact that they were bailed out by the government. And then unfortunately they are now penalising the worst off and the most vulnerable sections of society with iniquitous taxes like the bedroom tax.
It persecutes the poor. It's a way of the government saving money, welfare reform, by in effect penalising people for having extra bedrooms which they may have through no fault of their own when their children have left the home, and really there should be enough houses built, social housing, to enable people to downsize. People shouldn't be persecuted and pauperised, which is what's happening in effect through this bedroom tax.
I think it's damn right ridiculous what the government are doing to people. They're taking bread and butter off of people's tables.
It's a national campaign to try and get rid of the bedroom tax, which is a tax on poor people. Personally, I'm not affected by it, but several members of my family who are living in great poverty, and now the government's penalising them by forcing them to pay extra money just because they've got one bedroom spare.
The real criminals in this world are not people who use peaceful direct action to protest against what's happening in society. It's those bankers and politicians who persecute the poor through their policies.
It cost the government, in reality us, £1.4 trillion to bail out the banks, and that bankrupt the country. The banks are now making huge profits, and instead of taking that money back from the banks, now that they appear to be solvent, they are taking the money from the poorest sections of society, not just those who are living in housing where there are more bedrooms than people, but also they're taking benefits off the unemployed, single parents, the elderly, working people of course are also having huge attacks on their living standards. So we think that the priorities of this government are all wrong, and we aim to bring about the demise of the bedroom tax through campaigns like this that are sprouting up all over the country.